what's up, gamers? I don't know why it says I'm offline on Twitch. Am I offline on Twitch? I'm gonna assume no. Hey, there we are. That was weird. What's up, Arthur? What's up, G's? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Balaquince? What's up, show? Oh my goodness, hold on.
Looks like I came back at the perfect time. Sadly can't be here for long, but long time no see, as Sonic would say.
Yo, do more. Thank you for the 12 months. Enjoy that red gem and all the emotes that go along with it. And no worries, man. You always got the YouTube to keep you satiated on all things Stelmo. So no worries about it, man. Balaquin, sucks that I showed up right at the end of last stream, but I wanted to say that I came after watching a video about the next Violent Sound game. And the video talked about Hightail. So here's a more formal hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you enjoyed those videos. Either that or we're about to get into it. But anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. What's up, Ruby? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Beats? Good to see you. Hello, Chris. What's up, MRC? Hope everyone's doing well. You like them? Yeah? Okay, good. Same boat then. I enjoy them rant videos. New record? Might be. Might be. Speaking of new record, Shadow Gens has had its category changed, and I'm gonna give it a run just for funsies. But we're gonna practice first since it's been a while. Let me know how the audio balance is, since it's been a long time since I've, ran Shadow Gens. Because everything sounded pretty good in my ears, but how it sounds in my ears. Yeah, bosses are no longer part of the all stages category. So you're just going through the 12 stages, and run ends on Radical Highway 2. The Essential Shadow Enhancements is my favorite skin mod. Or if you want me to get a little bit crazier, the movie Shadow remake by Matt Crafts and 007. Very, very good. They actually said recently that they want to revisit that and do more, since now they have more experience with stuff. So very excited to see if that mod gets an update. It's very awesome. Especially the skating animation for movie Shadow. It looks so good. My longest Ruby is 13.5 seconds. Oh, I didn't know you were keeping count. I could go for much longer, but I try to keep it tasteful, because there was one time where I did a castle skip pog as long as I could. I think it was like 25 seconds or something, and folks didn't like it. You missed me playing this game? Well, here I am, playing the game. I never claimed retirement outside of teasing, because you never know when you're gonna revisit something. That's also one thing I learned about, like, video games and stuff, is, like, never get rid of your game unless you're absolutely sure you'll never want to play it again. Because you never know when it's gonna come back around. Thought you were gonna say passed out? No. I got that swimmer lung capacity skill, still. I did lose a lot of it from smoking a lot of weed in college, but I have since untarred my lungs. I actually don't know. I would be interested to see, obviously an x-ray is crazy expensive, but I would be interested to see, like, how much tar is in my lungs and shit from all that. You love Shadow Gens, the ideal lunch break? Let's go. This Colony arc might be the most fun first level in the franchise. The most fun first level in the franchise. Arc 1, I disagree with because the cutscenes really drag it down. Emerald Coast is definitely up there. Green Hill from Sonic 1, definitely up there. Angel Island Zone, definitely up there. I think I'm gonna have to go Emerald Coast. It feels the most, I want to say it feels the most full and least tutorial-y of all these starting levels. But that's just my take. Windmill Isle 2? Whoa, 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 back it up now, buddy. That's Windmill Isle Act 2, not Act 1. I know Beats loves Windmill Isle 1, though. Listening to Emerald Coast, if you haven't gotten the chance to listen to Act 2 of Emerald Coast in full, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing so. Because the game does not do it justice. Jun Senoi fucking goes off on that track. It's so good. Lost Valley? Beats would also think it's Lost Valley, considering his thousands of hours in Forces. That's so awesome. It's unbelievably good. If you want another recommendation from Sonic Adventure that's not like a popular one, Hot Shelter 2. I think it's Bad Taste Aquarium. It starts like, bow now, bow now. That one's super good. I actually think it might be, let's just listen to it now, fuck it. I think it's in this playlist. Unless I removed it. Red Hot Skull, Skydeck, yeah, Bad Taste Aquarium is what it's called. I'm telling you, man, when the bass goes in a Sonic song, Bow, 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 bow. What's up, Doc? Red Mountain themes operate around the same motif. Yeah, that's cool. Staying warm with the winter weather? Hotix? Hopefully. Haley and I are a little bit worried about our heat working. But I think we got it narrowed down. I think the main problem is the temperature sensor of the house is downstairs, and we have to open the glass door to the small backyard that we have for Bonzo to go to the bathroom. So, like, even if that door's open for, like, 5 minutes, the thermostat senses it going, like, 3 degrees colder. So the heat, like, tries to work on overtime, and then, like, the temperature gets too low, so for the furnace to not fuck up, it, like, stops, and it's just a whole mess. Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? Happy Friday. Yeah, that snowstorm's gonna be something, but hey, snow makes good insulation as well, so... I also think we're particularly lucky in that we're in a townhome that shares walls with 2 people, so, like, our house stays pretty warm, especially upstairs. It's very warm up here. Which sucks in the summer, but it's great right now. Yeah, very true. Yep, good luck in Texas, man. You're gonna see some white on the ground and be like, whew! If you got a pair of hiking boots, I recommend hiking boots. I love how generous the automation is in Shadow Gens. It's like you could be nowhere near a dash ring or a grind rail and the Shadow just snaps to it for some reason. It's mighty convenient. What's up, Various? How's it going? We already heard this. It reshuffled since I picked the song. Let me pick one of the new ones because I've added a couple. Ooh, this is cool. I found the demo version. Well, I say like I found, literally, the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel posted it. But the demo version of Metal Harbor sounds really good. Negative 30C this weekend? What would that be? Like 0 Fahrenheit, maybe? The routing has changed since I last saw. I'm doing like ancient routing, probably. So you might be more ancient than me. I'm just doing the routing that I remember from when I consistently ran the game. I fucked it up. 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. Thank you for that. That had nothing to do with what I was... They said negative 30 Celsius, so I don't... Might actually be more. It might be like closer to 10 Fahrenheit. Yeah. This is also technically a free world record because since the Switch, the boards are wiped. So why not have world record in Shadow Gens for like 2 seconds? Alright, no one's complaining about the audio, so I assume it's all good. There are, Arthur. It's so cold. Yeah, how you navigating it up in Canada? What's up, Real Deal? How's your family bearing the cold? What's up, Swiftler? How was your birthday, man? I don't remember. I don't think I've seen you since the birthday. Or since your birthday. Audio is pristine as far as I care. I cannot tell you how much that means to me. I cannot express how often the battle is between me and chat for the audio. So the fact that it's working perfectly is very nice. Beats adding spear gliding to the roguelike? Let's go, Joe. It went well? Awesome to hear, dude. Ooh, that was really good. It's on the 16th. Your mom's on the 22nd. Hey, happy birthday to your mom as well. Cute. You remind me, I occasionally get the comment. I want to say I get the comment like once a month of like, your videos would be so much better if you didn't talk in them. It's like, bruh, it's not like I do anything totally unique. Like, literally just look up what I'm doing with, like, no commentary. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I'm also older, and my voice has definitely changed to accommodate streaming, for sure. Some anatomy. My balls have dropped from 20. What was I? 22? 22 to 27. My balls dropped. I didn't know it was that late in my life. You guys getting hair on your balls? Like, this is weird. You know, I'm starting to think that, like, girls don't have cooties anymore. They're actually kind of hot. I said I found out recently that girls don't have cooties anymore, and they're actually kind of hot. Wrong, they still have cooties. It might be an illness. My balls have only swollen like 3 or 4 times in my life, so I'm sure it's nothing. This song's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb, but it's so good. What's up, Jintoki? How you doing? We're gonna do a couple runs. Well, maybe not even a couple, maybe just one. The all stages category has been updated to no longer include the bosses. So I figured I'd like to have my name on the official, because all stages plus bosses has now been moved to category extensions, but I'd like to have my name on the main leaderboard. Just figure, why not? Just do one. See how it feels. Because one of the reasons I don't really run the game anymore is just because the first 15 minutes of the run are super goddamn boring. Not having the Bio Lizard as part of that certainly helps, but it doesn't stop the cutscenes and everything. Oh, I was supposed to boost there. Oops. Well, there are plenty of other cutscenes, so. It's a good question. I don't know. Oh, I don't actually know if it was faster to skip those. Cause I feel like the run's gonna be like 35, 40 minutes. I don't know if I'm over judging it, but like the bosses take up a lot of time, especially Devil Doom is like a 3-minute fight. Bio Lizard's 2 minutes, and that's all in-game time. 2.5 minutes. Mephiles, I think, is 2 minutes, like with how I do them. I don't know. What's up, Soul Aris? Welcome to stream, bro. 100% changed a lot? Probably. It depends if there are people playing it, you know? That's the real kicker, is are people playing the game? You know, Beats, I just realized that I think today is the first day since January 1st that we have not DM'd each other before the stream. That's nutty. Yeah, the runs will be true wingless. So unfortunately, getting this trick is all determined on if I get the good air boost from the glide. Oh, or I could just not get it at all. I'm gonna die, because I want to give this an attempt. It's unfortunate the checkpoint's all the way back here. What do I think of Shadow Gens' bosses? The Biolizard is a interesting tutorial boss that becomes an auto-scroller after like 3 refights. Metal Overlord is one of the best bosses in the series, behind Sonic Gens' Perfect Chaos. Mephiles is a better Biolizard. And Devil Doom and Neo Devil Doom is probably the best fight in this game, and just a really good boss fight in the series overall. Both its first phase and its second phase, both pretty fun. Ah, yeah. Fucked it up. What's up, ZG? How's it going? Got your Crossworld Switch 2 edition physical? Nice. Who knows if it was Sega's fault or not. I didn't even know there was a Crossworld Switch 2 edition. Did you guys see the Mario Wonder, though? The big, like, Mario Wonder update? It actually looks like a substantial amount of content. Going out later? Let's go. That's bad. Almost made it. To Mario Wonder? Yeah, there's a Switch 2. It's kind of like what they did with Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I'm so excited to not play it. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2. Why do I do the whole thing at the beginning of White Acropolis in Sonic P-06? Just happened, man. I guess the answer is because the music's hype as fuck. Alright. I did it once off stream, but it's looking like I'm just gonna have to be a loser and take the automation there. Just a thing now? Music's hype, dude. That's my answer. There is a certain beauty to life in, for some things, just taking the pleasure in it instead of needing to know everything about it. Wasn't expecting? Yeah, dude, I'm a wild card. You never know what's coming, except it's like one of 3 things. More talk about the Galaxy movie? Nice. I plan on not looking up any further knowledge of the Galaxy movie, because I want to go in as blind as possible. We're going together? No, we only go together for the Sonic movie, real deal. Sonic movie. Yeah, whole SA1 OST is so good. It's up there with like 06 and CD Japanese. Do you think Mario jumps? I do think his feet will leave the ground in some fashion. Oh my god, Shadow. Dude, it's playing Kingdom Valley while we're in Kingdom Valley. That's crazy. Oh, not anymore. You killed it, Various. That would be pretty funny. It's literally edge time. What do you mean? Oh, all right. Cool stage. Yeah, how dare I try to glitch the game and then it fights back. First two, I'm not a big fan. Can you explain why I'm playing Shadow Generations? I thought this channel's only about P-06. Oh, well, you see, there's this magical green substance in the United States that has the picture of past presidents on it. George Washington's are fine, but I'm a big fan of Ben Franklin's. So I like doing the thing that gets me more Franklins. Yeah, I know. Did you not hear the sarcasm in my voice? God damn it. What's up, Joe? No, I didn't. Yeah. I have played Paper Mario and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. The next game that I would love to play for my own indulgence would be Super Mario RPG Remake. This song's so underrated? What? Dude, have you guys not heard the 3DS version of Generations' Big Arm? It's pretty underrated, dude. Like, am I the only one that likes this song? Oh, man. Oh yeah, you hit the spring there. Yeah, I'm only interested in Sonic games as well, with the franchise. Everything else is cuz job. Just heard it, no clue what the song is? Hey, in the bottom left of the screen, you can see what song's playing. And if you're on Twitch, you can do !song and it'll give you a link to it. It actually links the whole playlist, which is cool. Your opinion's allowed, of course. I love that internet thing. Like, I respect your opinion. It's like, I don't need your fucking permission to have an opinion. Can you actually make this without chaos control? does ask me every time you believe things. No, you can't. Oh. So, can I complete Shadow Generations without Chaos Control would end here. And I'd be like, well, let's see what we can do in the rest of the game. You always be second class, it's true. If I could add Nightbot to the YouTube chat, and it have, like, it be congruent with what it does on Twitch, I would. I don't know if I can or not. Moa? Wait, Moa? Moa! Dude, I miss you. I'm sorry the P-06 scares you away. How you been, man? You almost snuck by. Thank you, Esther. Can Sonic the Hedgehog beat Shadow Generations? Alright guys, so today I'm using the Sonic skin mod that does literally nothing to the game other than make you play as Sonic. Can we beat the game as it? Hey, no problem, man. I hope you're doing well. Dude, that would be nuts. That would be so messy, I feel. Alright, I've already done Radical Highway. Since we're so close to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and practice all the stages, even if the time runs out. Yo, big leaguer now? Can't wait to see you at the top of the category, bro. Oh, I still got it, baby. The old man still got it. Yo, what's up, Kimchi? How's it going? Happy Friday. Oh! Oh my god, Shadow, he's getting skewered. The ultimate kebab. Yep, I no longer have it. It's over. Tired, glad to be here? Hey, glad you're here, Kimchi. Hope the stream can make your day just a little bit better. Goes for everyone. Hello? Yeah, it's too bad Mirage Saloon 2 is so short. Oh, nice. Guess I get a checkpoint. So you say. What do we think of, what? Crossroads OST? Ooh, I have a video where I talk about that on my main channel, Stumble98. You can check it out. Yeah, Mania's 9 years old this year. When's its birthday? I think it's August 15th, right? Or... I remember there being a thing that, like, I was very upset about because the only way I could play it was on PC. And I think it released on the 15th on consoles, and then it released, like, 2 weeks later for PC, which made me very sad. For Unk, but not Gramps. Yeah, what's Gramps? I imagine Gramps is 30 and above. Or if you ask Thelma an opinion, it'll just link a video. True. Well, if I could be real, the answer to every thoughts on X Sonic game is just this. The more you play a Sonic game, the more you learn its nuances, and you get better at it, and it becomes more fun because you're better at it, and these games have systems which really reward replaying them. However, not all of them are super good at getting you to that point, and I think that's the job of a Sonic game, is not only to be fun in the extreme case when you've replayed it a lot, but also the journey to getting there. And many, many, many of them fail at that. And also, a lot of the times they're unfinished. So that doesn't help. Oh, I'm sure it works for forces somehow. Even though, like, modern is, like, crap, I'm sure there's some, like, crazy tech with classic or Avatar. Well, there is crazy tech with Avatar if you use the drill Wispin. Day's going well, Blue Weezer. How are you? Sonic doesn't need to be particularly consistent to be good to someone. Ain't that the fucking truth, bro? Memorizing levels still makes you better. It's true. Like, instead of not knowing that the jump panel in Mortar Canyon that makes you avoid all of the level design isn't coming, you can know that it is coming. Oh, Sunset 2 is absolutely intense input-wise. You can just look at the input display. It's on screen. I don't remember if I have to slow down for this or not. I'm just gonna send it and see what happens. Okay, I didn't boost. I think if I boosted, I would have missed it. I think I'm gonna do a skip on this one. I love Bullet Station. I'm just not in the mood right now. Oh, but I'm in the mood to be cool, wild, and groovy. I'm gonna go through all of Chaos Island as well. Of course, this dude runs a computer store and plays Magic. What a nerd. Yeah, this song is so good. Where you think all the profits go? Oh yeah, any like big band Sonic music is always super good. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, sick. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we don't know the point in which Shadow showed up to Chaos Island, so maybe it'll be expanded upon in Frontiers too. Hey, look at that really cool level design in the background that's never used in this game. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't. Oh my god. It is, Moha. I know, it's probably been years since you've seen it. Unfortunately, because it's the weakest level in the game. Maybe better than Sunset 1, but, like, most things are better than Sunset 1. Proto's trying to make that a reality. Not only is he doing Frontiers Unlimited, but also a Shadow mod for Frontiers. True, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that Shadow could be visiting places from his past or future, which is just a throwaway excuse to put Chaos Island in the game and reuse assets. But who knows? Maybe it'll lead to something greater. Hope I'm wrong. Is it criminal to turn this song off? Probably. Alright, I think we should just be good to go. I just need to turn the music back on. Okay, don't have to reset the game because this is not P-06. This working? This global hotkeys? Yes, and I need to disable the mods. Uninstall. Is it different than BioLizard? Or is it different than with the bosses? It just won't split, right? Okay, what do I need to do to remove white space time? Do I just turn all the splitting off for the bosses? Go into settings, miscellaneous, start on level entry. And that's all I need to do? Okay, cool. Oh, wait! Hold on, before we get started, I just forgot I wanted to do something with you guys. Before we get into it. Let's see. This is good background music, I think. Did I uninstall the mod loader? Are we... what? Wait, how did I do that? I uninstalled the mod loader. Oh, I reinstalled it. I'm a smarticle particle there. Okay, let me... Do I have... I do. Oh, sort of. Let me go to... Should speedrun Eternal Highway? I should. It sounds like good news. It's funny. It's funny what I'm gonna share. Okay. So how does this work on PC? Okay. Stop. Can I refresh? How do I turn volume on here? Okay. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, Shadow Gens, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Because even if I mute Shadow Gens in the volume mixer, it mutes it in the fucking thing. It's fine. It's probably not loud enough anyway. But I'll still play the desktop audio. Why? Oh, that's so annoying. Hold on. Oh, but then you won't be able to hear. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna do it this way, and it's gonna be fine. Something's wrong with my memory card. Oh, fuck. Okay. So let's get the big screen here. Okay, so a couple days ago, I made a short that was a comedy joke. It was not intended to be rage bait in any way, shape, or form. It was just a very risky comedic joke about Sonic CD. So the whole thing was someone asked what the worst Sonic level is, and I said Sonic CD in its entirety. Now, my normal opinion on Sonic CD is that yeah, I don't like the level design. I don't think it's very good, but I think the presentation of the game is absolutely stellar, and the Japanese soundtrack is aces. But let me tell you, the YouTube comments were pretty normal. I can handle it. I knew I was poking the bear and everything, but I looked at the TikTok comments this morning, and they are hilarious. So I wanted to do it with you guys because I just think it's so funny, some of these. Like, this first one, I gotta say, by the way, that I fucking love that TikTok has, like, you can respond with pictures. So the top comment here is Sonic CD detractors when an exploration game doesn't reward you moving in one direction the entire time. And then it's this face. Here's another one. Sonic CD haters, when a level isn't all jump timing to keep momentum, but actually requires you to choose when to run to successfully time. I don't even know how that's a thing. Like, all of the CD levels have specific places where you're meant to time travel, so I don't know what this is trying to say here. Sonic fans, when the level doesn't reward you for just going right. I love this, because it's like, for some reason, folks... I love the dichotomy here, because as a content creator, it's really funny to see, like, internet conversation, even within the Sonic fan community, be like, we want these really in-depth, multi-dimensional, multi-layered characters, and then content creators are treated as one-dimensional when they are literally real people. So I think things like this are just funny, because I never said anything, and the other classic games that aren't CD. Absolutely. Hey, yo, Philip, thank you for the 42 months, man. But I hope you're doing well, man. And I hope you're having a good time at the gym. But it's like, automatically, because I think the CD levels are bad, that means that I only like holding right in the level. And I guess to Moss Gaming 01 here, every other Sonic game other than Sonic CD, you have to hold right. Look at this, 8 replies, Jesus Christ. I agree with you, designs make every level mixed with Marble Zone. Hey, that's not a funny comment, how dare you? Was that kind of it? I only read the top one. Oh, we got a couple. There were a couple of these on YouTube too. That's the irony of the short, is that I'm playing Marble Zone, which is also not a good zone. Oh my god. Okay, all these people, dude, stop agreeing with me. I want funny comments. Sonic 1's definitely worse. Definitely disagree there. There are some messy levels. But yeah, anyway, these top two were the ones that really got me and I thought were really funny. So I wanted to share that. Hopefully it gave you a laugh, and this is just your daily reminder to take things on the internet for a grain of salt. This was not meant to be serious in any way. It was just poking fun at Sonic CD. But that's all. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was awesome. Thank you for indulging in that with me. You make a lot of people mad. I don't really know if it's necessarily a lot of people. It's just like, what are you gonna do? So here's interesting food for thought, is that every single successful person, and I'm talking like my idea of success, so like plus 100,000 plus subscribers on YouTube, brings in more than $1 million a year, like in income and shit like that. Every single person whose content I watch, or if I've been lucky enough to talk to myself, there will always be haters on your path to success. And it's literally like, it is a requirement to be successful is to have haters. If you don't have haters, then you're not doing well. Because if you're pleasing everybody, you're pleasing nobody. And I think that's like the most important takeaway. So I would also say that part of the reason why, like, I tend to make people upset, like for those who are old enough viewers to have been around during the Unleashed arc, where I said that I liked the Unleashed project more than Unleashed Recompiled's Day Stages. It was a madhouse for probably about a month. And I want to say that I could pick apart like a million different things, be like, well, the psychology of this and that and the other thing, but it's all bullshit. The point is I think the main reason I make a lot of people who call themselves Sonic fans mad is because I don't really give that much of a shit on what you think that I think about a game, if that makes sense. And I am not invested in Sonic. I'm not invested in video games in that way. my opinion being the generally well-liked opinion on a Sonic game is something that is just not that important to me. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to have that be important to you. If that's something that's important to you, great. But it's... because of that, I think it just makes people mad. So it's just something that I've gotten used to and have learned over my experience poking fun at the series that it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So that's all. If I'm pleasing everyone, I'm pleasing no one seems articulable logical reasoning. Articulable. Is that the right word? I don't know what that means. Merriam-Webster, help me out. Capable of being articulated. Oh. Generally, because the main idea is like, and I'm gonna, this is the last thing I'm gonna go on, and then I'm actually gonna play the game, I promise, is, to sort of explain it. Now, this isn't about, oh, it's a poor joke from you? Well, I kind of want to talk about this, because I think this is an interesting, like, way to, like, unpack what that saying means. Is, if you live in the U.S., I don't really know about other countries because I'm an ignorant American. We have a two-party, like, political system and stuff, and this isn't a political thing. This is just, like, I'm talking about the process. Is what happens when, like, a candidate wants to run for the Republican or Democratic Party is in their initial speeches and their initial campaigning, they are a lot more extreme toward the views of the party they are trying to be a candidate for. And then you notice that if you follow a candidate from, like, their first campaign to when they're doing debates against the other candidate for presidency, the extreme, like, viewpoints get really, like, they kind of get left behind and they speak more to the middle. And that's why I think it's like, if you're pleasing everybody, you're pleasing no one, because if you are only going into positive, like, if you are only receiving positive feedback, you are not, your, I don't even know if I want to say, like, presence, but, like, whatever you're contributing is not reaching people who may think differently than you, I guess is sort of the point I'm trying to make. In my opinion, is it bad that I like Infinite? I don't give a shit, is my opinion. Enjoy what you enjoy, bruh. So, hopefully that makes sense. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump into Shadow Gems, what you guys are here for. But thank you for indulging me, and I don't know, maybe it was some food for thought at the very least, even if you don't agree or something. Yeah, that's true, but see, the hard thing is that I think, like, interest in it, I've seen things kind of change where, like, agreeing is considered weak, and if you disagree, it's strong. It's like there's nothing wrong with agreeing with someone, because the problem that I see is, like, agreeing means that you're an echo chamber. Like, it kind of goes to the extreme where it's like, if you agree with somebody, it's just like, oh, you're just in this echo chamber and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you're only in an echo chamber if you are not hearing out other points of view. But you can still agree with somebody, and you don't have to fully agree with someone. You can partially agree with what they're saying as well. And I think that's kind of the annoying thing to me. It's just like, agreeing is okay. Quick example, then I'm going to play the game, because now I'm on another tangent. But I promise, this is the last one. This is the last one. Is... for my fraternity, when we were rushing new members, so it was a week-long process when we would choose people as candidates to pledge to the fraternity. is we would have membership. And I was the chairman for the membership board, which means I wasn't actually part of the 20 people that were voting on whether or not we should pledge a person or not. But I was like the one facilitating the meetings. And part of that is that we have a thing called the speakers list, where the more times you speak, the less priority you have. So, like, if a person raises their hand to speak and they've already spoken 4 times, and then another person raises their hand to speak and they've only spoken once, they'll speak first. And what annoyed me so much about it is that folks would want to say the same thing in a slightly different font. But it was disadvantageous to them, because if someone said something that they completely agreed with, and then they also spoke and basically said the exact same thing, you literally, like, you lost a priority on the speakers list for no reason. Anyway, that's it. It was very annoying to me, just because these meetings could go on for like hours, and it would be not everyone, but like a lot of people just saying the exact same shit. And I was like, guys, we get it. Let's fucking make a decision, you know? But it's sort of a thing where, you know, everyone wants to say similar things just in their own way. I mean, me saying that Sonic Adventure 2, or me saying that the Sonic Adventure era is a rough era for Sonic, one, that's not anything new. And secondly, if I go deeper and I say the alternate gameplay styles are not what I want from a Sonic game, I want to play as Sonic and alternate characters that have a core that plays like Sonic, that shit's been said since the first Adventure 2 review that's ever been on YouTube. So anyway, point is, let's play some Shadow Gens. What is this? Shadow Generations? So, a new update has been made to the all stages category, in that it no longer includes the bosses. So, I figured I'd give this a spin and just see how I like it, because one of the main reasons I don't really run Shadow Generations anymore is because I find the first 15 minutes of the game really boring to do on repeat, and one of the main offenders of that was BioLizard, because it's essentially a 2-minute and 30-second cutscene that you can save a little time on, but you can't really speed up more than that. I'm also doing limited text selection, which is essentially play the game sort of as intended, but fast rather than unrestricted, where you do a bunch of like crazy loop flings and abuse automation and all sorts of stuff like that. Additionally, I'm also not using dew wings in this run, so we're going to be using lots of spear gliding. But hey, I hope you enjoy, and unless somebody submitted in the last hour, this is technically going to be a world record, even though this run is going to be not amazing. So hey, free world record, but I wanted to get a run back on the board since the category rules changed, so here we are. Which means that I should also specify that the run's gonna end after we finish Radical Highway 2. We don't play Devil Doom at all, which means this is truly a no-wing category. I didn't do the auto splitter? What do you mean? That was such a good explanation. What do you mean I didn't do the auto splitter? I pressed the go button. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that explanation again? God damn it. I guess I did press the button. I probably did it without even thinking about it. Ah! Why are your guys' rules so annoying? That was a joke. Alrighty, let me take a sip of water here, and here we go. What is this? Shadow Generations? Well, heckerdy-doodle-dee bob. What's going on here, Stummo? I thought you retired from this game. One, I didn't retire from Shadow Gens, I just don't play it very much anymore. And one of the main reasons that I don't speedrun Shadow Gens is because I find the first 15 minutes of limited text selection runs, which is the runs I like to do because I don't like all of the super crazy, like, tricks in games and stuff where it's, like, mega glitchy and you take loop automation and fling yourself halfway across the level. Well, there's a place for that, and I'm glad that people like it. I personally don't like it, so I personally prefer running games via limited text selection or NMG, no major glitches, whichever one the game's category decides to do. So a new change was made to the all stages category, both for unrestricted and for limited text selection, in that the bosses, they're gone. It was voted on by the community to not have the bosses as part of the run anymore, and one of the main reasons I stopped playing the game as frequently and stopped speedrunning the game for a while is because I don't like the first 15 minutes of the game, and a big culprit of that was BioLizard, because it's just a 2-minute and 30-second cutscene that you can't really make any faster, except for maybe, you know, save a few seconds over me, because it's not like I'm any good. But anyway, point is, I wanted to give this run a shot, see how I felt about it. Still reminded of the sitting through all these cutscenes in Arc 1, but anyway, let's go ahead, jump into this thing. If you're brand new to Shadow Gen speedrunning, all stages is we play on a completed file, and we're going to play through all 12 of the levels, so Act 1 and Act 2 of every world. We're going to skip the bosses, and the run's going to end on Radical Highway Act 2. So that's what's going on. Maybe if the bosses were a deterrent for you for running Shadow Gens, now would be a great time to pick it up, because unless somebody else submits a run, this will be the only run on the leaderboard, which also means you're currently viewing a technical world record, hopefully, maybe, but I'm sure by the time this video goes out, somebody else will have already snagged it. But I get to use world record in the thumbnail if that's not the case. Oh, I forgot there was level design. Moha already made that joke. My retirement was greatly exaggerated. No, there was a good string of time where I was bouncing between P-06 and Shadow Gens, and folks were like, "Wisdomo, did you retire from P-06? Did you retire from Shadow Gens?" But it had been like 2 days since I played the game. I don't know. Anyway, I guess now the world moves so fast that 2 days is like 2 years in viewer time. But no, I did not. The only time I think so far that I have ever said that I will not be playing a game ever again will be Sonic Rumble, because I don't support the garbage microtransactions and stuff that game relishes in. And like the normal mobile practices and all that gobbledygook. It's just gross. Do. We don't have that many runners. There's still a solid few people running the game, though. Oh, really? Is Rumble pay to win? I didn't know that. Oh, whatever. Well, what's up, Michael? How's it going? I know that there was a comment when I reacted to Esther's run, who's, hey, in chat right now, that you guys want to see me do a Wings run? I guess maybe, I don't know, someone put a comment down, and if you agree with that comment, go ahead and like give it a thumbs up. That's the best way to let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular from me, is if you find a comment below a video that has something that you would like me to see, like that comment. Because it's way easier for me to see one comment that has lots of likes than a lot of comments that are saying the exact same thing, as I don't actually know how many people truly want to see it. Because maybe it's just a few people that are, you know, going out of their way to write the comment, which I appreciate. I love engagement, but... so yeah. I would love to teach you Wings unrestricted. I do not want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Kingdom Valley looked fun, though. If I'm gonna hate myself, Esther, I'd rather get paid while doing it. Or paid to do it. Because you'd hate us, that implies that I don't hate you already. What about a 20-foot pole? I would stand 20 feet away with my 12-foot pole. I teach you on stream? Well, based on past experience, tutorial streams or learning a new run doesn't exactly pay the bills, if you catch my drift. I'm out of boost, that sucks. Do I care what goes on at the Super Bowl? I enjoy the Super Bowl as an event, but I don't really care that much about football. If there's any, like, dude bro sport that I care about in terms of, like, actual stats and stuff, it'd be hockey. Hockey is the most fun to watch for me. What I really don't like about American football and baseball is that it's a lot of, like, intense action for like a couple seconds, and then it's like, all right, everybody reset, and then we're gonna go again. It's like, for me, the hypest moments in like baseball or football is when, like, you know, the fucking kickoff happens, and then somehow, I can't remember what Super Bowl it was, but like the wide receiver of one of the teams, or it wasn't the wide receiver, it was literally a lineman, fucking cooked. Like, 300-pound guy cooked all the way across the football field. I can't remember what it was, but that insane moment. But most of football is like maybe 15 to 20 seconds of intense action, and then it's like, all right, everybody, let's reset, let's get our downs and all that, and it's just super boring to me. That's why I vastly prefer hockey. Even though hockey does have some of that, it's more action for a longer amount of time. Oh, that sucks. The skin thing I saw. That comment. Oh, made it. They're all boring. Yeah, Sonic's not in any of them. I guess that I suppose I should say, in terms of professional sports, the Olympics, I fucking love the Olympics. Say what you want about streaming services, but the best thing that a streaming service has ever done for me is when Peacock had all of the Summer Olympic events on in 2024. That shit fucking slapped. I loved watching it. Canoe slalom is probably my favorite of all the Summer Olympic events. That shit was so sick, and without that, I would have never even known it existed, to be honest with you. Isn't it okay to be a Patriots fan now, Blunt Blows, since Brady's retired? I don't know. That's about the most football you'll ever hear from me, like in terms of me actually knowing what I'm talking about. So don't say anything too crazy. Bouldering and free running? Yeah, true, I did watch some free running. I didn't watch any bouldering. Oh, yes, I did. That shit is insane. Oh, cool. Oh, I should also say is that when I was doing like a food pickup from a bar and grill, they had it was called like the Lumberman or Timberman Championships. It was dudes competing, like chopping wood, sawing a tree trunk, like fucking hatchet throwing. It was so badass. And I loved every second of watching it while I was waiting for the food. Like watching like this big buff ass burly man sawing an entire tree trunk in half. Like this isn't like a 2x4 or something. This is like a full ass mature tree trunk. Was so cool. But I'll top all of you. You want to know the worst sport to watch? Professional bowling. Professional bowling is the lamest thing ever, which is so amazing because one of my favorite sports quotes is, "Who do you think you are? I am." And that's from a bowling tournament. Good question, Malik. I don't know. I haven't played Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games in a long time. Boomer man enjoys sports, it's true. It's a dying art. Anyway, you know, I opened my heart, then I lived and learned, showed the world what I was made of, ran around in his world, then I found my destiny, something. Alright, are the Sonic people listening now? Okay, cool. We're back. Witnessed endless possibilities and met Sonic heroes, yeah. What's up, Vinny? How's it going? Yeah, I can definitely say that while not having the Bio-Lizard, while knowing that I don't have to go to the Bio-Lizard is nice, I can't say that I'm really loving the early game still. I like Bullet Station 2, though. So I guess without Bio-Lizard, this is where the run picks up for me. So it picks up for me at 10 minutes instead of 15. So that's an improvement. Sunset Heights Act 2. Sunset Heights Act 2 is one of the best acts in the game. Probably my third favorite act of all of them. It's just so good. You do so many inputs, and I believe more inputs in boost game equals more fun. It's just got such a good flow to it as well. Yeah, plenty of pathways too. Very good. Shame its Act 1 counterpart couldn't be similarly fun. Watching the black and red guy? Let's go, Vinny. I hope everybody's in the United States stays safe during the polar vortex we found ourselves in. We kind of have a snowpocalypse every couple years. The rain makes it look sick. Let's go. I think you can do 4. I'm gonna do a short hop for 4. Okay, it's 3 in a short hop. Hear about the Crush 40 World Tour? I did not, but that's awesome. Oh yeah, the Rainy Kingdom Valley mod is so hype, for sure. See ya, nerd. Rest in peace. You get to draw a lot now? Oh, I think I missed your first message, but hey, that's awesome. Oh, wow. I was gonna try something and then well, messed up. That's too bad. I think I saw Esther do it in her run. Very true. Yeah, I guess the run picks up significantly quicker now, and I suppose I get to do a lot of yapping at the beginning since I don't have to pay much attention. Kingdom Valley 2 and Chaos Island 1 automatically go into top 2 levels because they don't have a Doom Zone. One thing that I will always appreciate about Shadow Gens, and Kingdom Valley especially, like, has this in spades, is the willingness that Sonic Team put a bunch of collision around in places you never think you would go. I saw a lot of it when I was watching your run, Esther. It's so cool, the willingness that Sonic Team was able to leave a lot of collision on stuff in the game. Especially because of the Doom Wings. It makes revisiting these stages so cool to reroute and stuff. around places you never thought you could go and probably couldn't go in previous Sonic games. Alright, let's see if Unk can do this, huh? Maybe it's not intentional, but I don't care. If it's not intentional, let's hope they have the same unintentionality with the next Sonic game. Well, considering they didn't pay attention to the decelerate collision in Chaos Island, who knows? See, but like, is there like a program where you put the thing in and it's like, all right, collision goes here? I don't know. I feel like to add, like, missing collision, way less intentional than actually something having collision, I feel. Oh, for another good 3D Sonic game? I would love another good 3D or 2D Sonic game, because I love 2D Sonic. Where's your M-Speed at and Shadow Gens? Get that shit out of here. M-Speed, Schmem-Speed, as far as I'm concerned. No! Damn, dude. Hopefully we have enough toiletries, do we? Oh, okay. Well, if we run out of toilet paper, it's not looking good for Bonzo. Time for episode 3. I would unironically love to see Sonic 4 episode 3. Oh! I was about to say, this was a really smooth run of Kingdom Valley 2, I feel. I don't know for modern standards, but for my standards it was, other than that flub at the end. I also wouldn't take what's said in interviews as gospel. Oh, I see. Well, you played it recently. Well, you flew over it, rather. Oh, fuck you. I guess I lost my double jump. Whoa, okay. Here we go. That part just feels so weird. As I never know if my double jump is eaten or not. Well, I say that like I played this game a lot recently. I haven't, but I remember when I was more consistently playing the game, that would happen a lot. Air dash. Double jump is cool, but air dash is uniquely Sonic, so if I had to pick between the air dash and the double jump, I'd absolutely choose the air dash. It's unique to Sonic, and it's always interesting how the air dash changes between each game it's in. But hasn't been in since Sonic Gens. Yeah, it's been a while. Alright, see ya, CG. I hope you enjoy your video time. What did I fuck up there? Now I only have half boost going into this. This is awkward. Half boost is enough? Maybe for you. Seems like I'm okay though. Remaking the adventure games would be crazy, yeah. It would be one of those remakes where they would have to very clearly outline in like early press like releases and stuff on what their intention is, if they're going for a faithful remake or if they're going for a reimagining. Oh, 100% beats, but I don't know. Maybe it helps some. All right, I hope you guys are ready. The thing I did that pissed off a lot of people when this game came out. Look, ma, no hands. Can take the level out of forces, can't take the forces out of the level. God, all this guy does is complain. I get a lot of those too, which is really funny. Majority of my shorts are positive. I just love Radical Highway, man. Well, that was probably just a recency thing, is like I made fun of the... You know, it's kind of the like, oh yeah, we gotta win, and then someone makes fun of it, and it's like, hey, wait a minute. We're supposed to be liking this game now. What's up, Kriggy? How you doing? It's the shorts guy. I'm wearing pants right now, but I do more than shorts, I promise. I messed up. Probably should have dropped the chaos control there, because I'm gonna run out of boost. Oh, I didn't. Nice. And this part sucks as much as I love this level. Nice. Alright, see you, Solid Snook. You stay warm as well. Ask Beats if Lost Valley is the best first level in the franchise. I don't have to ask him, I already know. Pretty much every adventure era game could use a remake, but in terms of what would be the most socially acceptable, it'd probably be Heroes. The adventure games are way too beloved, while Heroes is loved by people, including myself, but... Ooh! Wait, did I do the thing? Was that the thing? I went underwater. Who asked that? YouTube chat. I did the funny? Let's go. Run's legit now. Alright, see you later, Jintoki. Nope. Already played this. What's next? Yeah, Heroes is one of the... Heroes and Shadow are two of the few not really accessible Sonic games. No! Damn it! No. I'm getting it. If this is gonna be the world record run, it has to have this in it. I'm so glad that at least based on runs I've seen that this is actually the optimal way to do this part in Chaos Island 1. I don't know if I found it, but I didn't really see many people use it before I made the short on it, so it makes me happy that my dumbass was able to contribute at least something to this game. It's cool. Kimchi! Let's go! Yeah, I know. I'm not good enough for that. Hello, LZ. What's up, Bagel? Sorry, Twitter video. I completely complaints about the models is embarrassing to see. I hate the renders that plays the game CDI, which all use the same model. Yeah. Well, there's lots of things which I know annoys the absolute piss out of the programmers and like the modding community. Is that a lot of terms that do have like a major difference on the back end are kind of used as catch-all terms by the fans. A big one is like decompilation and recompilation, very different, and I think one of the things that it actually is very important to know the difference. But a big one is like using the word assets. Like, obviously games are going to continue to reuse assets. That's how they save money and make new things out of old things. But when a lot of people talk about like Sonic games reusing assets, they more mean the same level aesthetics and themes. So it's just kind of one of those things I'd say with like the model argument. Like if they're praising the CGI or whatever, they're not talking about the model, they're just talking about how Sonic looks. What's up, Marco? Day's been good so far. Reusing assets absolutely is good as far, and I'm not infallible to it either. I definitely did it, and I know I got some justifiably correcting comments when I made a short about that. But it seems that a lot of people got what I was saying. I'm trying really hard to nowadays, like, whenever I see something like I don't like in my comment section and stuff, I do my best to remember that, like, this isn't everyone. You know, this is what I'm seeing, but a lot of times the true case is that majority of the people understand what I'm saying or understand what I mean. Not that when I get corrected and stuff that that's a bad thing, but more like, it's like, oh, here we go, another person correcting me. It's like, I appreciate the corrections sometimes, especially if they're not rude. If someone goes out of their way to correct me in a non-rude way, something I very much appreciate. Nope, I thought it was a different part of the level. I don't know if I actually am, but I kind of feel like I'm going fast. Mephiles is in my splits? Get him out! I don't know if you can actually remove splits from a thing. Well, as long as I skip it, it doesn't matter. Tokyo? What's that doing there? Yeah. Well, it's also, you know, the big thing, you know, big galaxy brain, take with a grain of salt, funny Sonic streamer is saying this to you, is that because majority of online interactions are through text, because you don't know the avatar in which the text is being typed from, or like the message that it's being conveyed from, you prescribe your own knowledge and own intelligence onto it. Oh, come on. And because of that, I think it makes a lot of things on the internet seem a lot more personal than they are. And obviously, you know, like text, different meaning. Or like a person could take a different inference from a line of text than someone else could, you know? I'm gonna grab this checkpoint. Oh, good thing I grabbed the checkpoint. Get out of here. This is how Mario described the Earth? Woohoo! I have played Sonic R, yeah. I had Sonic Gems Collection. I guess technically I still have Sonic Gems Collection, but I'm not really booting it up nowadays. Radical Highway 1 is very good. Radical Highway 1 and 2 are just super good levels. It's a shame it's Radical Highway, but at least they delivered on the level design front. I have, yeah. I checked out its original incarnation, and I also checked out the like redo of it that was just like the Vaporwave level. It was pretty cool. I do have Sonic Mega Collection. It was the first Sonic game I ever played. I don't actually know if I have an air boost. I do. Nice. Shadow. There you are, buddy. It's a shame there's so much Radical Highway before Radical Highway. Yeah, and the quality difference is crazy. Oh yeah, I can't deny that I was pissed when I found out that Mega Collection Plus was PS2 only. It's true. There is as much Radical Highway as there are other stages in the game. Because you have the 5 Radical Highways. I guess actually more. Because if you count Devil Doom's boss fight. Dang. That's a lot of Radical Highway.
Out of my way.
Oh yeah, this is more than enough boost. About 40 minutes. I did practice offline earlier today as well, because I wanted to make this run be at least somewhat good. Ah, saved it. Oh, I made it. Oh my god, I thought I wasn't making it. That's such a cool trick. Well, there's a cost. Shadow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Whether it's intentional or not, it's very much appreciated just how much stuff has collision in this game. And, oh, wow. Yeah, this is much shorter without the bosses. Holy! World record! At the time of this, world record, world record, world record. Let's go! Woo! All stages. Overall, a solid change to the category. So shout outs to all the people who voted for that. I didn't really like the idea conceptually, but as I very much have learned, over my time of playing video games, is how something is conceptually versus how it actually is when you're playing. Very different a lot of the time. And having the run get going at 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes is pretty cool. Gotta say. I've been converted. I don't know how often we're going to be seeing this. Let me know if you want to see more of this. Like I said at the top of this video, you know, you see a comment that says, I want more of this, Stelmo, and you agree, just give it a like. It's the best way to let me know. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. All right, I'm going to drop a quick poll for if you guys want more Shadow Gens or if you want Roguelike. I think I know the answer, but for the illusion of democracy. We'll make it 2 minutes. Well, I guess, YouTube, you are still relegated to second-class citizens. Because you don't get to participate in the poll. Anything that includes laughing? Well, I do laugh a lot. Maybe even, unconditionally laugh too much. Vote Roguelike if you want it to release faster, yo! I think bro wants a little Roguelike. Well, we'll see. Vote in the poll and let me know. Vote in the poll! Oh wow, my hard drive is filling up. I do have a bunch of shit on here. There's a couple big things that I'm going to be getting rid of soon, so That's good. Oh my. What is this? Oh, that's important. Shadow Gens. All right. Wow. I am actually shocked. Oh. Give me just a second. Dang, we might not have enough time for roguelike then. Well, this is only 35 minutes, so we should be able to sneak in one roguelike run. But let's jump back into it. And while I'm thinking about it, let's get rid of Mephiles and Tokyo. Okay, I gotta let it start on its own. That's so weird. Yeah. Oh, that's so... I didn't realize that it's perfectly aligned where all the stages appear on the side. That's super dope. I love that. Welcome back to some more Shadow Gens. I think I missed a word in there. We're doing some more all stages LTS. Thanks to chat for wanting us to do more of this. Whoop, really excited there. Did a jump. Oh, we're taking the scenic route. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's not happening. No sirree, Bob. Let's try that again. Welcome back to some Shadow Gens speedrunning. We're doing all stages LTS, no wing, of course. And here we go.
I won't let you get away.
Yeah, it is when you started watching the streams. Protein Pop-Tarts? What? Oh. That's worrisome. Do you think we should contact our landlords about that? That's true. I guess if it keeps becoming a problem, then... Yeah, it's true. Is that what our old house was when we reset it? I think it was like within 4, I want to say. No, it was set to 1. That's why it kept going down. And then he made... No, and then he... Oh, yeah. Okay, I was thinking of it backwards. Okay. Sorry, I was talking about important stuff with Haley. Anyway, I opened my heart, then I lived and learned, showed the world what I was made of. Had the will to fight the night with my 7 rings in hand through endless possibilities. We're back! Did I miss anything? I was there in the walls? Oh. Oh my. What's up, Jadaniels? How you doing? Oh, really? Yeah, I do see the Pika Blue short from Crystal Clear and the Shadow Lugia short get attention from time to time, which is cool. I'd love to do more Pokemon stuff for the channel. What's up, XD? How's it going? Hold up is writing, this is fire. It's true. What's up, Rin? How's it going? I don't know what Code Vein 2 is. Beginner Pokemon game? Well, depending on how much you care about having a physical copy of a game, I'd say Fire Red Leaf Green. It's a good place to start. Because you don't have, for some people, the GBC aesthetic is pretty archaic. And what better place to start than with Gen 1? Oh yeah, all Pokemon games are beginner friendly, but I'm saying if you're asking me specifically, I would probably say Fire Red Leaf Green. I love Pokemon Platinum, but replaying it with that fucking slow-ass battle system sucks. Thankfully, there are like cheats and codes you can use to speed up the battling, but then it doesn't really feel like battling anymore. If every 2D Pokemon game could just be remade in the Gen 5 engine, that'd be pretty sick. In you know, 2041, when the recompilation of Pokemon Black and White comes out.
What? So what I was tracking was him. I won't let him escape.
Pokemon game with HMs and ears. The HMs are certainly annoying. I don't think they're that annoying in Kanto, though. Because at most, you need, like, Strength and Surf, which are decently powerful moves anyway. Oh, Pokemon fan games? Oh, sorry. I would imagine for your first time around, you'd probably want to go pretty vanilla plus. So I would say Crystal Clear is a good starting point if you're very nostalgic for like Kanto and Johto. Where the fuck am I going, bro? I would also say, what are some other? Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass is great. Pokemon Polished Crystal is great as well. Yo, Beats YT. Nice of you to drop in, pal. Glad you're a fan. Yeah, Crystal Clear is super cool. Got a faker? Yo, Beats got the schizophrenia right now, or his YouTube account got hacked. Beats at it again, bro. All right, what are the bets? Beats and XD are in VC right now. Oh, good, wow. This is miserable. But I'm sending it, fuck it. Not this time? Oh, okay, okay. I'd be losing money on it? Oh, I wasn't betting money. The spin dash from Dream Team? Dream Team has a spin dash? Thought everybody just boosted. Something kind of annoying to me about ROM hacks is they always feel that they need to increase the difficulty just because Draiano hacks are so popular. And they're good, and it's like, how could I make this Pokemon game harder than the rest? There's a link I'll send in YouTube chat that I think is a good place to start, Michael. I would say maybe don't play Crystal Clear and Polished Crystal back to back, because it's both, you know, Gen 2. Well, Polished Crystal is like Gen 2 with Gen 8 mechanics, or I think it's up to Gen 9 actually, but... Yeah, dude, when are we playing the Radical Red Nuzlocke? Actually, Philip, if you're able to do a favor for me. There's... fuck. I wish I had the link saved, but I don't. Because now without the Bio Lizard, I don't have a good place to... Well, I have the Rail Canyon cutscene, actually. Where I can click out of the game. Get up there, Shadow. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Oh. Thankfully, you're not punished terribly hard for this. Well, as long as I do it right. Holy, the split's miserable! Alright, have fun. Oh, cool. Okay. Let me see. How does one achieve their reading lists on desktop? Oh, well, didn't have time. I do have the cutscene after. Still getting back into it? I don't know if I'm gonna be back into it, but I wanted to give it a try since the category changed. But I appreciate it, Volturius. Used your government name there. Any gambles? If the moderators want to get off their ass. Yeah. What kind of predictions? Dude, I don't know. That's not my job. My job's playing the game. Okay. Fuck! I don't have enough time in the run anymore. All right, well, there's a Reddit post that is a compilation of all Vanilla Plus ROM hacks for generations 1 through 7. I recommend looking that up. Damn. Oh, we gotta predict. Oh, I forgot to fucking... Oh, my lord. It's a disaster. This run is a disaster. Whatever, I'm just gonna take the automation. Odd or even rings? Let's go. Found the post. Philip, could you post that in YouTube chat? I literally don't have enough time anymore. Can't believe I'm wishing the Bio Lizard to be back. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate it. Act 2's next. You're bad? Wait, what is bad? Hold up, I see a nice comment, but I can't read it because I only see the bottom sentence of it. Nobody type! I'll scroll up for that. God, in P-06, I can fucking pause the game whenever, or I can... Well, because the game doesn't steal my mouse, like this game does. Hate it when games steal my mouse. Pisses me off. When are we allowing no mouse input? Mod loader's already allowed. Or disable mouse input or whatever the code is. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, Philip just posted it, Michael. Yo, 129K. That's a big pot. That could get someone a chow. Yeah, the only one that's not on that list that I'd recommend is Crystal Clear. But every other ROM hack I've played, I think, is on that list. I think you should keep speedrunning this game because I think your skips are awesome. I'm very inspired by you and trying your skips. Hey, I appreciate it. As nice as the words are, if I don't have the gusto to want to keep doing it, I'm not going to force myself to. But every once in a while, I can. If some competition starts happening and it's not like someone does a run against mine and it's like 5 minutes faster, which very much is probably the case because that's just how speedrunning is nowadays. I definitely consider getting into the more competitive element again. The hard part is when you're my size of content creator, just the constant switching between two different games sort of leads to two different audiences, and then you're splintering your audience and yada yada yada. There are a lot of people that are here for like both Shadow Gens and P-06, but there are also a lot of people here that I know are here for Shadow Gens. So get competitive with last release, dude. I'm gonna be left in the fucking dust on last release. I already know that. So I have to use my one advantage that I have, and that this is my job, so that I can just do 100% runs. And because no one has any fucking time, nor wants to spend the time to do a 100% run. You're here just for Sonic? Ooh, bad news. I think the first month of P-06 last release speedrunning will be crazy. I don't think much beyond that. I'd be happy to be wrong, though. Well, if Beats updates his roguelike mod, like, frame 1, that would be nuts. The roguelike mod's gonna go fucking insane for last release. Yeah. That's why I love Crystal Clear's method of rebalancing the Pokemon is just giving weaker Pokemon stronger moves. Because then you gotta memorize, like, all the new stats and shit and all that. It's like, we don't want the good Pokemon to be worse. We just want the worst Pokemon to be good. So you don't have to make the favorites worse, because most people are gonna use the favorites anyway. Yeah, that's true. You do have access to it. Yeah, Pokemon Polish Crystal is my first experience with the Hisuian forms. Hisuian Arcanine is really fucking cool looking. I don't know if it's good though. Good though. Also, Hisuian Voltorb and Electrode is funny too. Super bad though. I do not like it very much. No wings? What is this shit? I have, like, never used wings when I've speedrun Shadow Gens. I don't know what you're talking about. There is a point, though, where, like, the power scaling gets ridiculous, because I know different genre, but, like, in StarCraft 2, a lot of StarCraft 2 mods are, like, overpowered player against overpowered enemy, and it starts to just get absurd. But I think in, like, Pokemon's case, like, obviously having the stat variety is good, but you don't have to buff the Pokemon that much. When you're not playing competitively, Pokemon, just basic type matchup is fine. I'm here for Sonic? Well, I know most people are here for Sonic. Trust me, I'm very aware of that. Honestly, in terms of casual play, the most thing any Pokemon really needs is just speed. Because if you're faster than the opponent and you get a super effective hit off, as long as you're close to the level, you're gonna two-shot it. At worst. You know what I do appreciate, though? The X items. I think the X items are a nice curb against, like, the higher difficulty of hacks, especially if they buff them to where they're 2 stat ups instead of just 1. Because definitely in some harder hacks I played, because I'm in Pokemon for the journey. I don't really care about the competitive stuff that, like, some ROM hacks try to add in. So, like, if I need to, I just use the X items. Oh, I almost had it. Pew, 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 pew. Gen 7's alright. It's just the world isn't that interesting to explore. It's amazing that it took them 7 generations to come up with regional forms, though. What's next? That's where I am. Maybe. Generation? Oh! Wait, that's the game I'm playing right now. That's crazy, dog. Oh, there we go. Whoa! What are you talking about Lost World now for? What did Lost World do this time? I'm not like a huge fan of like the abilities that are just like, you win the game now. Like, I've always appreciated how Supersonic is just a buff to your stats rather than outright being like, alright, you can now fly and soar over everything. Like, Doomwing is pretty good with that, while, like, it automatically refills your boost. It only does that on the ground, so you still have some semblance of, like, meter management and things, but, you know. What do I know? Yellow guy, fly around screen, go burr! Oh. Is it not, is it Dryaano's redo, Philip? Yeah. The Americans are fucked this weekend. We're not going outside for a couple days. Yeah, snow is fun if you don't have to go anywhere to work. Is it, like a Smith Plays, or... Well, I guess if it's not called... If it's... If it's that drastically different, it's probably not him. Though he was really funny with his Crystal Clear. Trying to slander Crystal Clear. That was a funny video. Gotcha. I'll take a look at it. Have you played Polished Crystal, Philip? I feel like I've already told you about it, or you've probably at the very least already heard about it, but I played through that, and that shit was gas. I honestly probably like it more than Crystal Clear, and I think it's mostly... well, it's obviously the novelty, because I played through Crystal Clear a shit ton of times. Like, I think in terms of replay value, Crystal Clear wins, just because open world, but... Polished Crystal is very cool. It's actually not done either. They're adding even more content to it, which is crazy. Yeah, but the main gist is it's kind of like a demake of Heart Gold, Soul Silver in the way that like all of the extra areas and the Pokewalker areas were added, except for the Pokeathlon. Oh shit. Glad that still worked out. And it has like all of the Kanto and Johto evolutions and stuff from later games. I like them all. I don't have a strong preference over the other. Yeah, I was so excited when Haley like got into Pokemon and we were playing through Heart Gold and Soul Silver together. And then at the time I was living with my parents and there was a neighborhood pool in their neighborhood. And I jumped into the pool with the Pokewalker. Tried to save it. New battery, put it in the rice. Didn't work. Yep. No, they're adding more content to Polished Crystal. I guess technically more content is getting added to Crystal Clear, but it's very much like a trickle type content. That game's pretty much in a finished state, and the main developers on to working on other stuff. Yeah, but like they add Lyra and they add the Orange Islands and shit. Like the Orange Islands are the things that are like not done. Banger alert! Let's go. I do have the Crystal Clear Shiny Professor Oak's challenge to still do. That's on the backlog of things. Definitely very low on the priority list, though. Next non-Sonic thing I'm probably doing is Hollow Knight. And then X-Fusion for those sub-goals. In February. Yeah, Sunset Heights 2 is one of the best acts in the game. It's very good. Let's go, bro. Huge. Those streams were a lot of fun, and they're going to be even more fun when there's more folks hanging out with us there. But long way away from that. It's gonna be hilarious if I ever compile that into like a main channel video and I'm like, all right, so if you're wondering why I'm playing as Shadow, is because I was doing this before Sonic Shadow Generations came out. Feel old yet? Yeah, someday. Hopefully not too far away.
This is the ultimate power.
Yeah, Kingdom Valley 1, Chaos Island 1, and Sunset Heights 2 are definitely up there. Kingdom Valley 2 is also pretty good. The pillars kind of suck, though. Trail Canyon 2 is pretty good. It's got a nice flow to it, even though the level design isn't terribly interesting. Yeah, the rail tech saved that stage. Well, spear gliding saved the entire game of Shadow Gens. I don't think this would be a very fun speed game without it. Find a mod that changes Chaos Island 2? Interesting. Like a full stage rework? Can we just, can we have category extension that replaces Chaos Island 2 with Skyward Castle? Esther, can we make that happen? They're probably not here anymore. Oh, cool. Beats, do you think we should do another video on Roguelike? Or nah? No. Okay. Sounds good. Do. After Convict UI, it's cards, right? No, I'll wait. Yay. Honestly, it'd probably be best. Maybe we could do another one when, like, 80 cards are in? Unless, because at that point it would be, like, almost most of the mod, and then the last couple cards can be a surprise, if that makes sense. If you're cool with that. Obviously, you're mod, so it's all up to you. Radical Highway 1 is a very cool stage. Radical Highway is just a good zone in general in this game. I'm not, like, super behind its aesthetic. Like, I prefer Sonic stages that are more grounded, but... Go with me? Nice. Nice! Well, you know what's kind of annoying is that the fact that the Doom Zone Radical Highways are so much worse than the actual Radical Highway stage, it kind of like ruins your expectations for when you actually get to Radical Highway as a zone. Which sucks, because I remember when I first played Shadow Gens, I was like, fuck, we're doing Radical Highway again. Turns out it's some of the best stage in the game, so... But on my first playthrough, I was like, oh, why are we doing this again? Replaying Sonic games is cool, who would have guessed? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Well, I think the best thing that I heard that I wish they did with the Doom Zone is that the Doom Zone got integrated into the level that you were playing. Because then it wouldn't be the same tired aesthetic over and over again, but it'd be like Radical Highway infecting the other stages, you know? That would have been really cool. Oh, cool. Thank you for the recommendation there, the ship guy. You're home for the surprise 3-day weekend? Let's go, Dono. Glad you made it home safe, man. Maybe, just maybe, for the sake of being snowed in, I might do a short bonus stream tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Guess we're fighting this guy. I don't actually know if it's slower to fight him or restart the stage. I want to say it's slower to restart the stage. Die, Shadow. Make a new stage, Murray. I think I've streamed literally like all of your custom stages since Bullet Station, so I think you got a pretty good handle on the market here. Yeah, I learned that about the tail end of, like, my initial stint at Shadow Gens running. Shadow. Holy, this stage is stressful, man. Holy, what a nasty PB, man. I don't really know if this was a better run or a worse run. I just had a much better Radical Highway 1 and Chaos Island, but world record, I guess it'll probably be PB at the time of this upload if I decide to upload it. But yeah, if I decide to upload this, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Old Station was your 9th stage, true. But wasn't it your first, like, full Sonic stage you did? What's all this about? Yo, Sonic Mega Mix Mania? Wait, when's it releasing? Sonic Mega Mix Mania is releasing February.
It's like a visceral reaction of discontent.
Oh, it's releasing next month. That is so exciting. All right. Anywho, what are these, check? I don't know. Well, I guess I shouldn't show it if I don't know who the artist is. Very cool art, though. In the general chat of, my thing. Let's go ahead and do some... See, there isn't a new build of Roguelike, and I'm kind of in the mood to play some Sonic Generations. So I think I'm gonna play some Sonic Generations, and we can save the Roguelike for Monday. Corn Art is the artist? Gotcha. Best stage mods for Shadow Gens? Skyward Castle clears pretty much all of them. It's insanely good. Play through some gens to finish things out today. As if that wasn't what we were already doing. Yeah, the ones in the chat were really good. Do. Wait, where'd chat go? They're gone. Chat, come back. I don't know why this keeps happening between these two scenes. There we are. Oops. Oh, cool. Jack, come back. You can blame it all on the stream. Oh, okay. It's okay, Cross. Thanks for popping in, man. How you been? Happy Friday. Yeah, we'll see. I know he's been posting stuff on this Frog Forest thing he's working on. Can't say I've been particularly wowed by it so far. I don't know, maybe he's just showing off, like, really early versions of it. I already got a short on that, Marco. Nice try. I think Classic Sonic's really fun in gens, even though he's not Classic Sonic. Doesn't have the classic physics, rather. Best alternate playstyle we've gotten since 3 and K. It's an older short, so I could probably do it again, but not necessarily in the mood right now. I got a ton of clips. You guys have been... Well, not all of them are, like, questions, but, like, especially recently. Been asked a lot of questions for shorts. True, Philip. Fucking true, bro. That's what I've been saying. Oh yeah, good luck to him for that, God. I do hope, I don't know if he plans on updating Skyward Castle or if my critique of the level even really matters that much to him. But I hope there's an update to Skyward Castle. Have I played Forces Overclocked? I have, and I didn't really like it. And then someone told me that an update was coming soon. So I didn't, like, make a video on that experience because I didn't really like it. I didn't feel like getting yelled at that day. Oh, okay. If I were to... Gens was the game that I played when I was out of my Sonic phase. Like, if I just needed to, like... If I just wanted to, like, pick up a game and play it real quick, I'd play Gens. So I've played these levels a lot of times. I don't know why the music sounds so quiet in this level. Yeah. From what I remember, my only, like, real issue with Skyward Castle is it feels like it ends, like, 3 times. Like, I don't really mind the length of the stage. I didn't really dig into it, but... Yeah. There was just, like, 3 different climaxes, like, alright. Not a fan of Planet Wisp. We'll say Planet Wisp Classic isn't the cream of the crop, but I really like Planet Wisp Modern. Played it this morning for the short, and still really like it. Definitely tougher than the rest of the stages, for sure, to get a clean run. God, the acceleration skill does so much for modern Sonic here. I still like how Gens controls without it, but it's so good with it. Makes boost jumping so fun. Do, 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 do. What, the blocky level design and a lot of 2D? I like colors too. Yeah, I get that. Do I prefer Sonic or Shadow Gens? It's definitely been interesting to think about that, like, as Shadow Gens has, like, faded from being the new hot thing. And I would say overall I prefer Sonic Gens. Again. Maybe it's the nostalgia, maybe it's the more time with the game. Both are fantastic, and they're part of the same package, so... Does it really matter? No. But if I had to pick, I'd play Sonic Gens. Oh, yeah, that sucks. A lot of 2D in my 3D playstyle. I see. It's just weird for me, I guess, because I enjoy both 2D and 3D. Like, it's all just Sonic to me. I would almost say that I prefer 2D games. Like, overall. So... I honestly can't really even see the only, like, major thing, I guess, is the, like, you can't see what's coming in front of you when it comes to 2D Sonic. Even when I played, like, Superstars new, I never really felt like that was a problem for me, not knowing what was coming up. Because especially with, like, how fast the boost games are and stuff, the 3D might as well be 2D with how much time you have to react to it anyway. What about Sonic Gens? Do you like it more? Than what? I answered your question. I said I prefer, like, Sonic Gens to Shadow Gens. Well, I also definitely agree with Pariah that it's not something you really notice yourself doing, but when you play, like, a 2D Sonic game, like, I don't have the classic layouts memorized or anything other than Green Hill Act 2 and Mania. Because I was bullied, but... like, there's sort of a prediction you can do. It's like... when the moment you start feeling too comfortable in a classic stage, usually the game throws something at you that you have to predict. Oh, why I like Gens more? I don't know, it just feels like a more consistent experience, and I just like the stage choices more. Like, there's nothing in Sonic Gens that drags for me. I enjoy the whole game. Other than Time Eater. I am still live, Ricky. Hello. Dude had the question on copy-paste. My God. I used to like Superstars a lot more than I do now. I still think it's a pretty decent time and time attack, and after watching Pariah's video on Superstars, I gained an appreciation for some of the subtleties in the movement, like Knuckles' like sort of wall jump thing that he can do. But I haven't gone back and played it. I don't really find the need to when I have 3 other 2D games that I can pick from the series that I'd rather go back and play instead. Actually 4 if you count Advance 2. Oh, either you're the fastest typer in the West, or there was some delay or something, because I saw that first message, then that second one popped right underneath. Yeah. Unleashed and Generations have the best Badnik bounce since the classic games. I don't really know why they have never replicated it, but I love doing the Badnik bounce, especially with the acceleration skill in Gens. Like, it feels so good doing those boost jumps off of enemies and stuff in 3D or in 2D. But then Hedgehog Engine 2 butchered it, so oh well. We had it for a couple games at least. No, Philip, that's terrible, dude. Hit my dab pen in the tub? Wait, are you taking a fucking bath right now? You're taking a bath? Typing the question? I may or may not indulge myself in a nowadays after the stream. I actually do have to do some work after the stream. The next main channel video is coming. I promise. I am working on it. The real with it is I'm honestly having a lot of fun making it. And I really don't want to screw this video up. I mean, I don't want to screw any of my main channel videos up, but it feels like there's a lot more pressure on this one, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, like, the process is just taking longer. And I'm also a bit selfish in the fact that I'm really enjoying making the video. But hopefully the Stelmo show has been a nice, we won. Has been a nice, tide over until the next thing. But the honest answer is once this video is out, the main channel is going to be popping the fuck off in terms of the amount of... well, I don't know if it'll pop off in terms of, like, views and reception, but it'll be popping off in terms of content, that's for sure. Because this is, like, a big video, and then I've got a couple, like, less big ones coming out afterward. Plus a little surprise. I know, dude, that was crazy. As you should, yeah. Token makes me less sore. That checks out, man. Cheers to that. Working 10 plus hours is rough every day. And I mean, not like in terms of content creation, but like when I worked at summer camp for the Boy Scouts, we would work 10 to, I want to say like 10 to 12 hours a day in the woods. And we didn't even have a home to come back to. We'd have a tent. It'd have electricity, but a box fan can only do so much. Yeah. It happens. I guess the only thing I really don't see the vision on is when people are like, when it comes to fan projects or even content creation, being like, I am no longer doing this. You know? Because why close the door that doesn't need to be closed? Like, if you want to move on to other things, that's fine. But don't, like, tell your audience that you're not doing the thing anymore. Like, just don't do the thing anymore. You know? And then, like, you can always come back to it. Like, in a small microcosm of that, like me with Shadow Gens. Like, I was never like, I'm never speedrunning Shadow Gens ever again, because here we are, where I fucking played it today, so... Good to stay occupied? Fair. Oh, I totally brain turned off. Well, I guess we're seeing the scenic route there. Like, look at that Badnik bounce. Come on. Shit's cool. I think we might only get through the adventure era here. Oh yeah, it takes an enormous amount of willpower. Like, beats with the roguelike, bro's doing that shit for free. I don't know why, but I'm certainly grateful for it because it's awesome. Content creation is a job, but I don't like to sit here and talk about the woes of content creation because the shithead part of me would be like, well, because you guys don't care about that stuff, but also, like, it's all what I choose to do, and I do what I think is necessary to, like, grow the channels and make the best shit that I can make for you guys and continue to improve. Like, it's certainly tough, but, like, no one fucking cares, man. What matters is what comes out of it, you know? The process certainly isn't glamorous, and I've worked harder at this, legitimately, physically, and mentally, than I've ever worked in my life. Without knowing if it's gonna be worth it in the end or not. But I have the fullest conviction that it will be. Definitely not a comfortable job. Oh, I appreciate it, man. That does mean a lot. Especially coming from a guy who sounds like he does a lot of physical labor during the day. Well, you know, it's hard because that belief that I think, or that I think it is inevitable, no matter how much time it takes, that I'm gonna make it to the level of success at the very least that I've defined for myself. It's definitely been shaken a lot of times, but we'll see. Folks are really enjoying the Stelmo show right now, and I think I said this yesterday, but I can't deny that I do have a small amount of pride in that a month that's notoriously terrible for content creation, like January is like by far the worst month for content creation. January, February is usually my most successful months of the year. I don't know why, but for that, like, I'm really grateful. What's up, Proto? How's it going? Yeah, I would have rather all future boost games control like gents. Yeah, true, I guess. Yeah, and that's good for you, Ricky. I have very large aspiring goals. And I think I've been lucky that my personality and situation that I'm found myself in has the possibility to launch me to those goals. And it's certainly taking a lot longer than I had hoped for to get there. But just like at the gym, I gotta remember I'm running my own race. So. I guess so, Proto. Oh, nice. Well, good luck with that, Michael. Always respect a grind set. See, I don't like saying it's a grind set because that makes it think like, wow, dude, this sucks, but I'm going to continue to do it. Is like this journey has definitely sucked, but I have not undergone larger amounts of personal growth than I have in the last, like when I started doing this full time in the last 3 years. And because I just want to make it clear, even though I say full-time, it means a full-time amount of hours. It does not mean a full-time amount of pay. But I personally like setting really large goals because it takes a long time to do it, and I found that the most rewarding part of accomplishing any goal is the journey it took to get there. And I get more rewarded the larger the goal is, so. But it also leads to lots of backlash, because if I sit here and I say, in fact, I said it when I had 5,000 subscribers, I was like, I don't want to be a successful content creator, I want to be one of the most successful content creators. Like, top 100. And even then, to a lot of people, it's like, oh, psh, yeah, Stelmo, okay. It's like, don't underestimate what you can do in a decade's worth of time. Very early on in my journey still. I've already undergone this much growth. How to get you to another GDQ? You know, it's up to the game committee, man. Because I don't... I don't want to just, like, pick up another speed game for the sake of trying to get it into GDQ. Is I want more people to know about Project 06. So... yeah, it is. But yeah, I'd love to go to another GDQ. I think I only skipped, like, January 25. I've submitted to every other one that's happened between the last time and this time. And based on the feedback forms they're giving me, for however true it is, they just think Project 06 has been showcased recently enough, which is like, okay. I have no idea, Rin. I don't know what a good time is. Naruto would become Hokage too? A little bit different circumstances. Like I said at the top of the stream, is there's always going to be haters and there's always going to be doubters. But thankfully, we all have a choice. Not only... I think one of the biggest things in learning about true agency is understanding that you always have a choice of how to react to stimulus, regardless of what it is. One of my favorite examples is just like, you want something and you see the price is way more expensive than you want it to be. You can either react with, well, I'm not fucking buying that. That's way too expensive. They should lower the price. Or you can say, how am I able to pay that? Like, what can I do in order to pay the thing that I want to have? I usually choose the latter when it comes to most decisions. Is how do I make it happen? Silver Generations when? You're dreaming, buddy. Unless somehow Silver's a teaser for movie 6 and it does fucking gangbusters, I don't think you're getting a Silver Gens. Hey, that's good if that's the path you want to take, man. Alright, I'll do Perfect Chaos just to end the stream with a nice little bow here. Because this is my favorite boss in the series, so... might as well. I wonder if there's a mod for Gens 2011 that allows the skills to be used in boss fights. Well, it's time to go, Marco. So I got through as much as I could. Danger, walk right. How's Gens? It's good as always, man. Well, considering they use shit from, like, not Shadow games for Shadow, like, you could just do the same thing for Silver. So, like, can't really use Crisis City, so I guess it'd be, like, Flame Core, and then Mystic Jungle, probably, from Forces. And then just, like, fill in with other shit. Yeah. Video games are a rare breed in which the quality of them stays the same. Unless there's, like, an update that the developer makes that's, like, absolute dog shit. So... that's why I say, like, the only two reasons to buy a game when it launches is if you're a content creator or FOMO. And usually when I say that, folks are like, well, to support the developers of the game, too. I'll be honest, probably a lot of what you're paying doesn't even go to the developers anyway. And the fact that developers, especially for AAA studios, already got paid, because they're probably salaried anyway. So... you forgot the Rivals games? Oh, sorry, Proto. My bad, dog. Well, actually, Proto, he's in, like... you said he was in, like, 3 games, and he's actually in P-06, Sonic Generations, Sonic Forces, Rivals 1, and Rivals 2. So that's like 5 games. Lol. Good one, you fucking noob. Education's always good, and you're not going to stop learning when you get out of college. Learning's just going to become way more fun. Yeah. That's also very true, Malik. Alrighty, folks, it's time for me to go. Like I said, possibility for a bonus stream tomorrow, but not guaranteed with the snow in. But if that is or isn't the case, I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, turn the clock back 3 hours and 3 minutes, and that's when I go live with Sonic every Monday through Friday. If you need help with that in your time zone, down below the Twitch stream, there's an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule just on the panel. And on YouTube, it's the 3rd link in the description. Sends you to the same exact thing. So until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.